Hi and welcome. My name is Blaze. I am the owner of a company called Flycomps. We are an aviation focused company as well as a competition company where you can win cool prizes like the one behind me. What is Flycomps? So Flycomps is the only aviation competition company in the world, currently at the moment, where you can win awesome prizes like this plane behind me, private pilot funding, our building blocks, flight simulators, Bose headsets. We're also a pilot supplies company where you can buy everything you need for all of your flights, including knee boards, headsets, oil filters, oil, everything that you need, okay? How we differ from everybody else is that when you buy something on our website, we'll give you fly coins. Now, fly coins are redeemable against any other one of our products on our websites that include the competitions as well as the flight supplies. If you go over to our Facebook page, you'll be able to see everything that we do. You'll be able to keep up to date with all the winners, new competitions, live draws, and anything else that's all Flycomps related. If you decided you wanted to make a play, you'll need to go over to our website, www.flycomps.co.uk, create yourself a free account, and we'll welcome you to the Flycomps family. But most importantly, if you decide to make a play, best of luck.
Evening, guys. Welcome to the bonus draw tonight for someone to win a flying lesson as well as an hour building session. So I guess, as you all know, we had three main competitions coming to an end. I think it was Monday. We sold a decent amount of tickets, but not quite enough to get the draws qualified, to get the competitions qualified to make that draw. So what we thought we'd do is extend the draws by a couple of months, and run a couple of draws, bonus draws in between, with flying lessons and our building sessions. So we're also going to talk tonight about the Cessna 150, how we're going to manage to get the rest of the ticket sales done, and how we're going to deliver this plane to one lucky winner. So we've got a couple of people that are joining us tonight, some previous winners, some avid followers, and I guess we'll just have a quick chat about why they decided to follow FlyComms, how they heard about us, so on and so forth, and how they're looking to support us, because we're getting a lot of excellent support by a lot of people sharing, so on and so forth. So without further ado, I'll bring in Rob. How's it, Rob? How's it going?
Hi, Blaze. How you doing?
Not too bad yourself.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Thanks. Good to see you.
Good. Nice to see you too. We've got a couple of other people on tonight. So we've got John Gordon, who's an avid follower as well, and then we've also got David, who won the last PPL competition. So I believe he had his first flight on Monday. So you're gonna have to tell us how that went. And John, join in when you get a chance to put the camera on. It's say hi. But David, over to you. What's happening, my man? How did it go?
It was flaky at the beginning. So I took out the early morning one, booking 8:30, and as the weekend was nice and sunny, and then Monday comes in, I get up and it's cloudy.
Yeah,
I did went in. And yeah, we waited a couple of minutes, probably about an hour and a bit, but eventually it started clearing up, so we went up there. Yeah, we practiced a couple of maneuvers, mostly climbing and descending and turning while climbing and turning while descending. Slow flying, so fully lowered flaps, and just
Oh no! So all the basics all over again.
Hi, John. It was John. It was a refresher.
Hello.
It was a refresher for me. Obviously, I've been on a couple of lessons with them already.
Mm-hmm.
But because it was a while since I was, I think it was over a year when I was there last time, so they just wanted to go through a refresher.
Of course.
Yeah.
So how did it feel when you got behind the yoke again? How quickly did it come back to you, or was you going to take a couple of seconds to get ready?
No, I think it was pretty straightforward. I do have the entire set of toys for Flight Simulator at home, so I literally practice as I practice the. Look, this is my personal set.
Good man.
Oh, that's great. I've got the Velocity 1 here at home.
I've got the entire set, so having loads of fun.
That's brilliant.
The Flight Simulator stuff is brilliant. I've got to be quite honest and say I think that my first solo into Cardiff, I practiced that vigorously on Flight Simulator, and without it, I wasn't getting there.
It's crazy how real it is. Hey, I did the first thing for my first trip to Isle of Man as well, because without that, you don't realize that once you pass, we start flying to these other airfields and aerodromes. How if you don't know what the airfield looks like or the approach looks like, how much more difficult that can be. And it's all nice and very well having your sheet of paper so you can see exactly where the runways are, what's happening. But until you get there, it's very, very difficult. And I found that Micro Simulator was just makes the journey so much easier, more comfortable, no panic.
You know exactly what you're looking for. That's the thing with it. It's so good now with the graphics. You know where you are. And I tend to do it every time now. So I think it's a really good tool. If I'm going to go somewhere new, I'll jump on that first and just have a look.
It makes complete sense. So John, let's bring you in. What's your story? How have you been flying very long? Are you wanting to fly?
No, I'm just starting out myself. Yeah? I've got the simulator and all the equipment. I've just, been just able to get more free time to be able to do that. So my journey's just starting. I mean, I'll be doing flying with obviously instructors on and off for a long, long time.
Okay.
But I've just now been able to devote the time and effort and money to just
get it done.
Get my life.
And the weather's not helping for you right now either. So I know what it's like to be grounded for a couple of months, and all you want to do is you want to get up there and just throw it about. And so, how far would you say you are, John?
Not very far at all.
How many lessons?
Because
Go on,
start. I have more pilot logbooks than
than ours.
I lose one and I buy another one. But no, I'm at that place where it's all go for me now. So I'm gonna do the air law soon.
Okay, excellent.
And so I can solo.
That's really good. I think Blaze, you might be able to tell us with your catalogue on fly comps. I think there's some training material in there as well.
Yeah, plenty of materials. The Oxford ones, the Pooley's ones, all
Exactly.
really great learning tools. And for me, it's I sit when I've got nothing to do. And want to brush up on things, because you're always going through the books continuously. I mean, even once you've passed and you've done those exams, I mean, you train for the exams, don't you? So you want to try and get as much as you want, but you want it to stick. So those books are forever going to be in your library and also look pretty cool on the shelf.
I just keep mine on my desk. They look good.
They're like,
but yeah,
and you know what it's like.
We have all the sets.
Yeah. You know what it's like. How do you know when a pilot's in the room, or how do you know when someone's a pilot? They'll tell you, right?
Exactly.
It's something that we're all guilty of, and yeah, it's a special treat. We part of a very, very small community of people that have discovered flight, and or not discovered flight, but discovered the thrill of it. And staying in it is one thing, but being able to land your first plane and take off and do your own first circuit, or do your first cross country, or just going to land away at your first airport, it's pretty hairy stuff. And I thoroughly enjoyed every part of it. And a lot of it comes down to what school you're flying with, what kind of instructors you're flying with, what the general sort of feeling around the club is, whether it's supportive or fun or very strict, or it's good to have a good nice combination of all. And so yeah, we love it, and that's why we brought FlyComps around. We want to try and make it as accessible as possible to as many people as possible, because John, you know what it was like the first time you got behind that yoke and you took off, or the first time you landed. I remember buzzing for days after the first time I landed a plane. It was mind blown, and I
can't wait.
you'll catch no doubt you'll catch up very, very quickly, and it's all good muscle memory. But I guess it does show the importance of being current, so this is why there are those regulations and those checks that if you haven't been up in a couple of months, then you've got to really go and do those check rides and practice your landings, because you can lose those little finer details a little bit. So, but no, great, David. I'm so glad to hear that's underway, and that's
it is. I'm trying to negotiate with my boss to give me like 1 day a week where I can start late, so at least get that hour in the morning.
Yeah.
Weekends tend to be very packed in there, so it's difficult to organize the time. It
does. I'm not sure what time your airfield closes in the evening, but the sun is starting to stay up late, which provides a lot more opportunity for flying. And I just hope this weather sorts it out, so we can really get,
finally.
I was looking at some stories on your social media from this time last year, how much warmer it was already, so how much flying I had already been doing. And I know I think like every other pilot out there, we just want to be up in the air all the time. And so yeah, it's coming. So I guess, guys, we've got the two bonus draws we're going to do tonight. We were going to do them anyway, but I think it's probably appropriate that since we extended the draws for the PPL as well as the hour building session, that we just run this anyway, and possibly run another one next week for everybody that has jumped in on this. So we've decided, we probably think the next extension is going to be 2 months, okay, on both of them, and we'll draw it regardless of ticket sales. Okay, so. In the meantime, we'll run these competitions maybe once or twice a week, get everybody up and down. But I think that's the deal. I think it's pretty fair, and then hopefully we can make our next pilot. And then I guess we'll talk about the Cessna afterwards, right? So, guys, how many people we got watching? Have we got enough people, do you think, so we can make this draw? Oh, you know what? Hey, see, we've got some really good, genuine, amazing followers, and so David, who actually won the last PPL prize, has already got all the books. Okay, so actually, he's happy to donate the books to somebody else. Okay, so whether we do that tonight with this or we donate that with the next hour, I don't know. We'll figure it out, David. It's noted. We'll mark it down and we'll chuck that into a drawer somewhere to make something a little bit more fun for everybody. It's a very, very kind gesture of you. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, guys. So I guess should we have a quick look at the Cessna before we make the draw?
Yeah, let's have a look at the Cessna.
Look at the Cessna, because it's pretty special.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It really is something else.
It's pretty sweet. It's cool.
I love that.
Can't wait to pick it up.
You won't pick it up. I'll be flying it in to drop it to you. Don't worry about that. You can film us on the land.
There's one question. Can I squeeze into it?
You'll get it.
I know. It's 6 foot. What? 6'7"? Is it
6'5".
There's not a lot of room there. There's not a lot of room there. But I'm sure.
No, the first training lessons. When you can buy like an introductory lesson.
Yeah.
The guy took me in 152. I sat down. He nearly fell out through the doors.
Yeah, I can believe that. It's you gotta be very close to the person next to you in both ways, you know. So,
yeah. It goes very personal.
It's very cozy, John. It's very cozy. What is it that you've been flying in, John? Is it a PA-28 or a Cessna or what is it?
Both 152 and a PA-28.
Yeah. Where does your preference lie? Like, what do you find different between the two?
I prefer the look of the PA, but the tolerance of the Cessna.
I'm with you there 100%. I love the look of the PA-28, but the way the Cessna flies, the way the Cessna lands, the way the Cessna handles.
Really?
Yeah, no, I do. I love the look of the PA-28, but the Cessna is fun. And it's great for short field runs. It's got a lot to its game, and it just hangs in the air. Got less things to go wrong as well. The airframe lasts forever. You don't have to throw it away after 15,000 hours. And I guess the ground effect, maybe it's because I'm just used to the Cessna now, but I've always preferred landing a Cessna over a PA-28. And I mean, the PA-28 is a nice cruise, but that Cessna is you can see why they've made so many of them.
It's one of those things. Obviously, with the Cessna, it's more fun. You can have a lot more fun with it. The PA-28 is a lot more stable. It's more of a cruising airplane. But if I'm going out to have fun, it's the Cessna.
Especially if you can get your hands on an Aerobat, right?
Well, if you get your hands on an Aerobat, now you're
That's
talking.
the next step.
But I mean, the thing is, even the 150s, the 152s, you can spin them. You don't really want to do that in the Piper. So you can have a lot of fun straight away. You can do lazy eights with them. It's all on the card. You can do it, and these are all really good fun maneuvers to practice. Go out and enjoy it. And then, as you said, Blaze, the short field performance in the 152 or the 150 is just absolutely amazing. You're not doing that with the Piper.
No, you're not. And when you need to,
it depends what you're doing.
Yeah, well, of course. But when you need to get those 40-degree flaps and have a stall speed of 45 knots, I mean, it's incredible, right? So you can just.
You can get in anywhere.
Nicely.
You can get in anywhere you want. You look at the wind, you think, I want to go down there. Just pull it back, put the flap in, and you get down there.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, guys. So as we all know, with all the draws, when they're done live, we go over to a random number generator, and we smash those out. Okay, so we know that there's 1,999 tickets in each one, and I guess let's go for the first one, right? So, I mean, the competition that everybody joined was the PPL private pilot training. So everybody that's involved in this flying lesson that has bought a ticket up until this date, we've had an excellent number of entrants. So everybody that's involved in this will get a free entry into this draw tonight. So I guess without further ado, let's. Oh, I haven't shared my screen. You guys are just looking at my face, aren't you? So it would really help if I show the right screen. Okay, so it was the PPL private pilot training. Tickets were at $9.97 each. Really great when you consider the cost of your PPL. Very small amount of number of tickets, 1,999. We wanted to keep it low so that we give you the best opportunity to win something. We also make it a little bit easier for you. So if you add 4 tickets to your cart, you'll get a 5th free. So I mean, we sold 401 tickets. It's a really nice number. We want to get a little bit more, guys. Get us over to 1,000. That'll make us happy. We've had really nice competition entrance, which so grateful for and thankful for. And I mean, ultimately, one of you guys is going to be able to add all these hours to your PPL. So, with this, without further ado, let's go over to our random number generator, where we've generated the numbers. And who wants to give us a drum roll? David, you did it last time. Rob, do you want to give it to us this week?
Go on, let's try it.
There we are, 1,039. Let's see if we've got a winner. Share this tab. So it was 1,039. Let's have a look, guys. No, we don't. So back to the random number generator. Tab. Let's generate another one. 1,189. So it was 1,000. What was it?
1,100.
1,819, right? We got Ian Saunders. Okay, right. So that's brilliant. Let's give.
You need like the clapping music at the background.
We do. We need some. we need some.
Special effects.
Yeah,
Get some effects.
yeah, that would be excellent. Okay, let's see if we can get Ian on the phone and wait for his details to pop up.
Oh, he's live. He's watching.
Is he?
Yeah, he's just popped in. Congratulations, mate.
Ian, do yourself a favor. Click on the link at the top, and we'll bring you in for a chat. Where it says their studio stream to join.
To join in studio.
Yeah. No, that's brilliant. Let's wait for him to log in, guys.
That's absolutely wonderful. I mean, that's everything sorted, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's the dream for a lot of people as well, because not everyone can get in there and just get it done as quickly as they'd like to. So that's amazing.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely wonderful. So where's Ian? Come on, Ian. Hit that button. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to phone you, and I'm gonna have to phone you. People want to know that you're real. Right at the top.
In the chat, in the Facebook chat, you can see.
Yeah, in the chat. Ian, go scroll up the comments a little bit.
About in the middle. Repost it quickly.
Oh, nice, David. Sorry, Ian. Sorry, David. You guys lucked out this time. Don't worry, we've got another one. If you guys have got interest in another one, we've got that. It's coming through. Let's see if Ian's gonna keep us waiting on our edge here. Let me see if I can get his number. Oh, here he comes.
Got him?
Yeah, he's coming.
Perfect. I
Let's
just got to drop
see.
him a message.
Okay.
Saves you on the bill on the phone.
Yeah. I guess. It saves reaching the answer phone message because you get so excited to make the telephone call and then someone doesn't answer.
No one answering.
It's
Yeah.
like great. I think he's got just a little issue with signal, so he's just trying to pull through.
You need to whip those hamster a little bit harder so they provide a little bit more power.
Ian, how's it going?
Well, the mic is on mute.
Yeah, maybe your mic's on mute, perhaps. Yeah, still can't hear you. See if I can unmute him for me. Yeah. Oh, I think he's lost signal.
Yeah. Give him a ring.
Maybe he's
Give him
retrying.
a ring.
Yeah, let's see. Mm-hmm. Man.
Yeah, not enough hamsters to get those bytes running through the internet.
Hello.
Hi there, Ian.
Hi, you alright?
Yeah, not too bad yourself.
Yeah, good. Sorry, I've got slow internet.
No, it's no problem at all. It's no problem at all. So, first of all, thanks for joining the Flycoms family, giving us a go. You have obviously what you've won. We couldn't draw the full PPL draw. So what we did was there's a flying lesson on Grab. So you have won that, sir.
That's ideal.
So congratulations.
Thanks.
No problem. Can you tell me how many lessons have you had, or is this your first one, or
No, I've just started March.
in March?
And I've just had my 5th lesson.
Wonderful. So have you landed yet?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Just off on my last lesson.
you might be doing that next. So get yourself prepped. No, well done, mate. Thank you so much for joining. And believing in us and giving us a stab. And how did you find us? Was it just one of those crazy sponsored ads that annoys everybody? Wonderful. At least we know that that's working, right? So no, that's great. So whereabouts is it that you're flying?
Bodmin, so Cornwall Flying Club.
Oh, lovely. There's actually we spoke to a gentleman last week who's also from there, but all I remember is
one of the flight locations you pinned down was somewhere in Cornwall.
yeah, I think it could have been Bodmin, yeah.
It is, yeah.
Right, so that's great. We'll be
I
taking.
think we're flying there.
Yeah. The Cessna will be coming down there. So
Awesome.
no.
I entered that one as well.
Oh, you've entered that one as well.
Yeah, the only issue, I've got the same issue, is that I'm quite a bit bigger lad, so yeah, I've got to try and fit in it. It'll be hard work, I think.
Don't take anybody. It's fine. Flying by yourself is get away with much more. It's great. Yeah, no, that's great. Ian, well done. We stay on the chat for a little bit longer because on the show, because what we're going to do is we're going to discuss what we're going to do with the Cessna draw, how long we're going to extend it for, and why. What are the reasons, and how we're going to make sure that all of these are done. Because this next draw, this next extension, we are drawing the Cessna regardless of ticket sales. So the Cessna is going to go. So we need to make sure we get it right. So we'll be looking for your details in the comments, or your comments in the comment section. But if you manage to get some better signal, by all means, hit that link again, jump on board with us, and join the chat. Okay.
Yeah, will do. Yeah.
All right, Ian. Well done again, man. Congratulations and thanks for playing.
Thank you.
No, pleasure, man.
Congrats.
Bye. there we are. So, just started his flying lesson. This is great, man. I wish
That's brilliant, isn't it?
I wish there was something like this when I was, when I was first starting, and I wonder how many other people we're going to be able to get into aviation. That's the fun.
I think it opens the door for a lot of people. It really does. And obviously, in the case of Ian, I'm really hoping now, fingers crossed, he's won that lesson. He gets to land it as well.
Yeah, I mean, I hope the our lesson pays for that.
That'll be it, wouldn't it?
That would be nice.
Yeah, remember Flycoms forever. So no, that's awesome. It's always nice when somebody who's just learning, just starting out, has got the bug.
I'm trying to get all the videos on YouTube. Where can I stick my GoPro in the PA-28?
It's a part of only the privileged have, my friend. Okay, right. So we've done that one. Should we get the hour building out of the way? So let's let's go over to the correct share screen. Otherwise, you're looking at my mug again. All right, hour building. Okay, so as we know, the hour building was 20 hours of fly wherever you want on us. Really, really great prize. We know what the cost of renting a plane is these days, and we also know the cost of fuel is. So, we take care of that for you. So we had really decent amount of entrants. Thank you very much. Let's get that halfway, guys. And we'll be happy. Get to 1,000. We've managed to then pay for the advertising, and then we've also got you guys 20 hours with the flights. So decent amounts of history. I mean, of entrance. Well done, guys. Thank you very much for joining. As you know, it's 20 hours of flight in a light aircraft. Whether you're an enthusiasm, whether you've just passed, whether you're hour building, or whether you just want to take the fam away. It's let's some nice transparent. Okay. So are we back? Are we back, guys? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah, not really sure what happened there, guys. Looks like it was a loss of connection. So maybe I've been chatting too long. It's probably a signal. Okay, so let's go over to our random number generator. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, great. So we've redone it for transparency. Let's hit the numbers and let's see what number 5. Number 5. Let's have a look. Share this. Right, we have got competition history, decent amount. Look at all of those. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And let's hit number 5. Let's see. That's a horrible number. That would have popped up. So let's see. Okay, nothing there. Right. Okay, next one. 70. Okay, can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Which one can you guys see?
The list of names and numbers.
Okay, so it is a random number generator. Okay, no, nothing there. So let's share this. Let's generate again. 581.
Yep. I can see that.
Let's have a look. Nothing. 1,731.
51, yeah.
Just trying to pick everybody else. 1,731. Was that it?
Yep.
Yeah. No.
1731.
Okay, so let's do it again. 1531. One, 5, 3, Ryan. Okay, so do you pronounce this as Yayin?
I can't see.
Okay, so Mr. Orion, I apologize. It looks Irish to me. So I'm gonna have to give you a call. That Ryan, well done. All right, you're in. Okay.
Hey, we're back.
Welcome back, guys. Is Yayan with us? I say Yayan. It's Eoghan. Excuse the fact that I am originally from the Southern Hemisphere. I'm not really that familiar with Irish names or how to pronounce them. I do try, but if Yayan's watching tonight, you've won an hour building session, bud. So let us know. Otherwise, I'm about to call you, sir.
Yeah, call him. Give him a call. We need to get that that round of applause sound effect in as well.
Yeah, we do. There we are. Oh,
Somebody says it's
Announced a win. Okay.
right. Let's. It's not dialing. I don't know that it's the right number selected. Right. Yeah. That's not connecting. Oh dear, we've got another number that's been put in incorrectly.
I'll have to drop him an email.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to drop you an email. Get in touch with us. I hope you see this video because you've won an hour session flight on us. I'm pretty hoping you from Kernan Flying Club where Sid he's the last winner up there. So I mean, if you guys are hitting it lucky there, I mean, luck of the Irish. So let's see. Yeah, we'll give you guys a call. All right. So
and we're off to Ireland soon as well.
Pardon?
Islands on one of the drop.
It is. It absolutely is. So I mean, we do want to pop in there. So okay, guys. So Cessna 150. Let's look at it one more time. Okay.
Brilliant.
Right. She's beautiful. We know. We get it. Right. We get it. Okay. So the Cessna 150 draw came to an end. Sold quite a decent amount of tickets, but not quite enough to make the threshold. Right. So what we want to do is we know what we've actually been waiting for is all the flying shows around the country this year. They're all about to start, which is great. Okay. This will give us an opportunity to get around, see everybody, show the plane off. Doing and so on and so forth. So we've got the other issue to think about is the impending ARC, the annual that's coming up in June. Okay, so that only means a couple of months. All right. So we've got a couple of options we're thinking about. If we only do extend it to the end of the month for the next couple of months, you're going to have to spend the first $5,000 maintenance that you guys get from us on doing the ARC. Okay, it's not good for you guys. Not what I think anyway. Because when we look at option number 2. You give us 4 months. Let us get through the flying shows. We take care of the ARC then and give you a plane that's fresh and ready to go, or as close to. So you're probably going to have about 2 months off the annual, and that's pretty much as close to a fresh annual as you can get. We think that's probably the best idea, the best one to do. The thoughts, I mean, it is out to the floor for us all to decide, get some feedback on it. John, what are your thoughts around those two options? What do you think about them?
I think it's worth the wait.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm glad that you said that because I'm in the same boat. Rob, what about yourself?
I think having a fresh arc on it is the best option. I mean, you don't want to get a plane. The first thing you do is send it off for maintenance. You want to get it and you want to fly the guts out of it. And
I agree.
that's what everyone wants to do.
I agree. You want it ready to go, bush, bash, boss. What do you think, David?
Well, I definitely want it around that time. 4 months, is it?
Yeah.
It'll be perfect timing. I guess I should be doing solos anyway. So when I get the plane in my hands,
Yeah.
Be confident.
John's getting irritated. John, if you couldn't get through, tell me, David.
You pick that up.
Okay, I mean, we think that makes more sense. Dean, I can see you in the comment section. What do you think? Get the annual done, then get rid of it. I mean, it's going to be done. The draw is going to be made regardless of the next ticket, regardless of the ticket sellout. Okay, we're going to make that draw. So when it comes around in 4 months' time, somebody's winning that plane. So it's a decision whether you guys receive that plane with an annual or without an annual. I know which I'd prefer for the sake of a couple of months, but it's up to you guys. Who else we got in pronounced Owen? Sean, thank you very much. I've never seen that. I would have never have guessed that. So Owen won the last the hour building thing. I destroyed that attempt with his name, and I
wouldn't have got it. It's okay.
I am so sorry. I wasn't even close. Sean, I'm too scared to even try and pronounce your surname now because I'm gathering that's Irish as well, and I don't think it's going to be Leahy. So if you want to let us know how that goes, then let me know. But yeah, guys, what's how many viewers we got left? I mean, pop up your comments in the section. Let us know. Draw in 2 months, and you guys pay for the annual yourselves, or you give us 4 months, and we'll do it. I know which one makes sense to me. So, I did get it right, Leahy. Why is that one so much easier?
And Dino's come back, and Dean thinks a fresh arc as well.
Fresh arc for sure.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna make sense for everyone.
Yeah, well, that's great. I mean, we like to think that we're all a bunch of reasonable and sensible guys. And
you need to send me a T-shirt so I can go into my club and say, "This is where I got my license."
I need to go and get like 10 supplies for your size, man. Okay. We have to get one.
It's pretty much the 10 size.
yeah. We'll get one specially made for you. No. There's actually one. There's one on its way to you. It should be. I'm just waiting for. It's getting done. We just don't carry your size in stock. So we didn't account for pilots being so built. So when that's done, we'll get it over to you. No problem.
I have to pop in anyway. I need the photo shoot, don't I?
Yes, that would be absolutely amazing. Unless we manage to get up to you up at the pilot center, which will be fun as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So I guess that. I mean, we're gonna put it out. We'll send everybody an email, giving them the same options. Let us know what they think. But I think if anybody's watching this, if they have only just signed in now or they're trying to catch this later, pop it in the comment section, guys. It really does help us out. We get a good feel for what we should do. Kevin, has the draw for? I can't quite read what he's saying. What's he saying there? Can you see that?
I think it's missing part of the question. The Cessna being. No, we're not drawing the Cessna.
We've just chatted about the Cessna, Kev. So if you want to rewind, all right, Siobhan. Oh, Wi-Fi. Sean's not trying to confuse me with different names, and it worked. So well done, Sean. Yeah. Kevin, no, we're deciding whether we're going to extend the draw for 2 months or 4 months. This depends on whether you want to receive the Cessna without the ARC or with the ARC. So those are the two options. If you want it in 2 months, then you have to spend your $5,000 maintenance on getting a new ARC. But if you want to give us an extra 4 months to get around all the flying shows, then we'll do the ARC and we'll draw we'll make the draw regardless of ticket sales. I think
of course, depending where Kevin is, we'll pop it and see him as well, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, if you want to pop your flying school in the comment section, we'll add that to the list. We've got a really, really nice, healthy list of places to go. We've also one of my friends has got a Porsche GT3, wants to race the Cessna. Okay, so we might do a bit of a Top Gear kind of special where we race the Cessna alongside the GT3 to different.
You know what? I know exactly where we can make that happen as well.
Wonderful, which I think will be a lot of fun. So it just depends on whether you guys give us that time. So give us that time. Let's make some fun out of it. All right. So okay. So Sean, I hope you got that. You understood it. I can't see any more comments in the section, but guys, that's the deal. Let us know. We know what we want to do. We know what you think you should do. But I guess it is down to all of you. We'll go with the majority vote. Okay. And then I guess I can love you and leave you. I'm sure you got wives and children and all that kind of stuff that actually want to see you, and you don't want to be hanging around with some nerd on the other side of the screen. So
no, we're lonely, guys.
Oh dear. Hey, we're pilots. What's going on here? We're doing something wrong.
True that.
All right, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. I hope the weather gets better. David, give us a little shout next time you want to go for the next lesson. We've got to make sure that that's paid for you, so they don't give you any hassles at the door. And yeah, well done everybody on winning. John, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been absolutely wonderful having you.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's absolutely anytime. We appreciate the support, guys. As always, do us a favor. We are still new. We are coming up to a year old. Get sharing, post. Just whatever it is that you guys can do to help out. Give us a handing out. It only makes the competitions being drawn a lot quicker and a lot faster, and helps everybody. Okay, so yeah, guys, I love you, leave you, and go off and enjoy the rest of your nights. And I guess we'll leave you with one last video.
Lovely to see you all. Have a good night.
Ciao.